Hey folks, Cameron here from Shopify Mentor Hub. I just wanted to make a quick video on how you can build out a navigation menu on Shopify. Here at Shopify Mentor Hub, we build out many tutorials and how-tos on many things across Shopify. So if you have any questions or issues or problems, please leave them in the comments below, and we will be sure to get to any questions as we can. Um, so yeah, let's build out a navigation section and let's move it around and show you everything to do with navigation on your website for Shopify. So on the online store here, on the left-hand side, you'll go to navigation. So it's outside of the theme editor. And then generally, as a standard store that's just started, you'll have a main menu and a footer menu, right? So these are two different menu items. You can create as many menus as you want. But yeah, let's just start off with building a normal one. So this one we'll just call it main menu 2. So this title here for the navigation, you will never see this. This is purely for your knowledge, and you just need to remember this name so you can assign it in the navigation section in the theme once we get there. So yeah, we're just going to call it main menu test for now, just so we know that it's different to the other main menu that's by default in there. And then we just go through and add menu items. So I'm just going to add home. So you just go home page and then add. And then we're going to add a few more here. We might do a search. And then we might do products. So we might choose a product here. Yeah. Cool, that title's good. And then we might pop in a collection. Automated collection. Generally with this filter collections with tags, highly recommend you stay away from putting anything in here. If you want to filter anything out of your collections, you're better to just go ahead and make another collection. So keep that in mind. It's just best just not to put anything in here, as it can create confusion in the long run. But yeah, that's cool. One tip that I have, if you're building out multiple sections and drop downs and mega menus and stuff like that, you can move the items around. Whenever you see these 6 dots, you can move them up and down the menu. So from top to bottom, that is left. So this will be the left side of the menu, and this will be the right side of the menu. So it's always top to bottom, left to right. It's generally how most themes are coded to look at this. But what you can do is, if you want to put them into a mega menu or something like that, I'm just going to add a second page, for example. Or what you can do is you can add anything here. So we might just go home, testing, mega. And then for the drop down, because if we're making a mega menu, we need it to drop down into a list, right? So for that, what we can do is we can do a hash sign. So then no one can actually click on it. But it still lets us put in a link as such, so then it can create that drop down list. But then if people click on it, nothing happens visually. So then in order to make the list, what we do is this one here's the main one, and then we will just grab this collection here, and you see how that dot just moved ever so slightly. So that's what it's like, the blue line right now. And then if you move your mouse away a little bit, it will create that dot, and then you just want to drop it. So now this is creating a list, and then you can go ahead and add things within this list. So that I'll just add a couple more pages here just for demonstration purposes. Yeah, my add home page again. And then you can still add another item on this side, which will mean this is just within the list, right? This mega menu here, and then this hydrogen will be just outside of it. Keep in mind for this list, so then people don't click on it, you add a hashtag, so then it links to nothing. It's just linking to the hashtag. All right, so let's save that. You can see here that in order to access these links, we just click that little drop down, and they all drop down. We can change them. We can still move this whole section around as we want, and it's just all immediately in there. All right. So now in order to pop that onto our live website, what we're going to do is we're going to go into the customizer inside the theme. And then what we're going to do is always the main menu at the very top of the website is going to be in the header section. So it's either going to be in the header or it's going to be within a block inside the header. Okay. So what we'll do is this one here has main menu because that's just the default that it comes with. What we're going to do is so pretend it doesn't have one at the moment. This is probably what it will look like. And then we're going to go we're going to select a menu. So we're going to select that menu that we just created, select it, smash save. You see that it's updated already, but it's always just best to save things. And then you'll see that as you click on it, or some themes, if you hover over this, it will automatically drop down into that section there. But no matter where you click on it, it's not going to go to anything, is because it's got that hashtag there. And then all these other menu items are just left, so top to bottom, so it's left to right, so it just makes a new line as it runs out of space. Depending on your theme settings and stuff like that, you'll be able to change this menu around. This is purely a test store with a test theme, but it's all relatively the same when building out a navigation. Any questions, let us know, but that's a very basic rundown on how you can build a navigation menu within Shopify. Cheers.